Hello everybody, my name is Travis and welcome to Stranded Deep. Stranded Deep is another survival game and I am very happy to present this to you today because Stranded Deep is a game I've had my eye on for the longest of times. And I am actually very lucky to pick it up in the current state that it's in now because it's actually, despite being in early access still for like 6-7 years or so, it's still actually a very playable game. I didn't want to pick it up too soon because I'd heard bad things about it, where it was in production, and yeah, so now that it's actually got some development behind it, and it seems like it's edging closer and closer toward an actual full release of the game, I am kind of interested in just playing it and seeing where it goes. So, without further ado, so in typical survival game fashion, here we are, on a plane. Actually, I'm fairly positive that that's the same model for the laptop they use in the forest. I could be wrong, but anyway, things have gone to shit. Our plane is going down. There's nothing we can do. We don't have any trays, so we can't put them in the upright position. We're also lounging in these nice-ass chairs, which don't have foldable arms, so we can't get into a bracing position. There's nothing we can do to stop ourselves from taking damage in this impact. We have our seatbelt, and that's it. But thankfully, somehow we managed to make it. So, first objective, get the goddamn hell out of this plane. How convenient. Nice hole blown open on the side there. Pilot's dead. He's not coming back. And we have a raft, a life raft, which seemingly inflated itself, I guess. Maybe it was like an automatic system. It just burst out of the plane or something. I have no idea. But that is the beginning. Takes a few seconds. That's literally all the context we have. I guess when it comes to a realistic survival situation, you're not going to have like some big grand story leading up to why you... Oh, that's a shark. Oh, is that a hammerhead? I can't tell. The water's distorting everything a little bit. Yeah, that's looking like a hammerhead to me. So anyway, I need to... Oh my god, the motion of the ocean is really bothering the shit out of me. So, now we have our paddle, and thankfully we just so happen to be next to a very small, but very, very profitably... an island with a bounty of materials, let's call it that. So this game actually plays really well. The mechanics are pretty solid. I haven't gotten very far. When I stopped playing, it was more or less just because... Yeah, I didn't actually really stop for any particular reason. I just wanted to make a YouTube video of it because it's a really good game. I heard bad things from friends about it, but that just... I don't see what they're talking about because it's still in early access. That's a thing. As I've said before. But it's good. It's a good game. For a survival game, like, I play a lot of survival games, if that wasn't apparent. Because I've uploaded a few survival games on this channel, including a series of The Long Dark, which I'll eventually get back to once I find the energy to get back into hardcore realistic survival simulation and yada yada yada. So, anyway. Yeah, this game, very well built. I'm just gonna leave it at that. And just kind of move on. Aloe plant. Aloe plant. If I know anything about survival, aloe plants are actually very good for you. Okay, okay, that's right. I can press tilde in order to go back to my hands, which stops my screen from being completely and utterly blocked by whatever the hell is in front of my face. I don't think the Ajuga plant is going to be good for anything in particular. Maybe I'm wrong. I can quick craft a stone tool. There we go. Alright, I'll just follow the instructions, because you get instructions at the start of this game, so let's not make a big deal out of this and just kind of do what it tells us to do for the time being. Some plank scrap, hell yeah. Highlight the refined knife recipe in the menu. Can I make a refined knife? I can't make a refined knife, so I don't understand. What would a refined knife require? More stone? Maybe? I guess we'll have to take a look. I guess I cannot rely on my instincts. Oh, lashing! That's right. I forgot. A resource that is not so plentiful on this island is... what do we call? Saplings. Or, no, plant fiber. Something like that. Fibrous leaves. It's not very plentiful on this island, but honestly, what is going to be out in the middle of the ocean in bumfuck nowhere? So, my next biggest objective is just to collect a bunch of these saplings under the pretense that eventually I'll be able to make some lashing. And once I make some lashing, I'll get the refined knife, and once I get the refined knife, that leads into other things. I think you get where I'm going with this. Okay, I'm gonna save that for later, actually. I'm just gonna focus on these small saplings, because my inventory is absolutely packed right now. So I can make some lashing, right? I have enough room in inventory. Okay. Refined knife. There we go. Oh, I have to pin it too, by the way. That's right, I totally forgot. Hold F to see the survival watch. Now this will tell you your health, your hunger, your hydration, and your sunproof rating, I guess. So the longer you stand out in the sun in direct sunlight, it'll tell you in the top right there, it says UV is high. You will start to see that rating for your SPF go down. You stand in some shade, you get in some cover, that UV rating will eventually turn to low, or maybe not, I don't know, maybe it's a bug, but it eventually does start to go up once you get into some adequate cover from the sun. So eventually, if I can find a place here that's protected well enough from the sun, it switches to none. And that bar starts to climb back up just a little bit. Drops too low, you eventually start to get a heat stroke. So you gotta kind of combine rushing out into sunlight without protection at the beginning until you have something to protect you while you're out there doing that. And combine it with, what was I gonna say? Combine it with... Yeah, gosh. Combine it with something, just, you know, oh gosh. Combine it with something. Something I'm not quite sure what I was getting at there, but, that's okay. So I don't need to scrap right now, not yet. I'm just gonna keep everything in a nice, neat, organized little pile right here. I'm going to need it eventually, but at the exact moment, nah, I can deal without. So, we are going to... Oh, you can also cycle your modes to see what your skills are at and where you are, what you are advancing. So you've got hunting, which is killing animals. Cooking. Harvesting, physical. Physical, that one I have still yet to figure out. I think that has something to do with climbing, jumping, running, things like that. So everything here is basically pretty self-explanatory for how you increase those skills. You basically just do it. Like, for instance, if I chop down enough of these trees, eventually I will get physical, or harvesting as well. Something like that. Anyway, let's go kill a crab and eat it. Well, maybe we can't eat it yet, but we can try. So there's the crab. I don't need to look at my watch, but I will skin it. I'll pull up some meat from the crab. But, God, for a second I got fucking, like, flashbacks when I heard that noise. I almost swapped to the side to fucking shoot something, but, you know, it's like, forgot what game I was playing for a second. Very concerning. Anyway, craft a campfire, craft kindling. Can I make a campfire? Can I make? I can make. Wait, what? I can make some kindling. Oh, you can craft things off of the stuff that's on the ground? That's interesting. I like that. I like that a lot. So, let's take a look and see if I can craft a campfire. What do I need for a campfire? I imagine that's probably here. A fire, that's 4 sticks. Okay, alright. 1, 2, 3, and I think there's a 4th one around here somewhere. There's always sticks to be found. Fire, of course. There we go. Fantastic. Just that easy. Just that easy. So, what is my SPF at? Extremely low, so I'm going to want to take a break here in the shade for a minute. Oh. Yep, there we go. Now it's going back up. Give me just a sec. I'm going to wait for my SPF to go up, because otherwise I'm going to get injured early on, and that's terrible. Actually, the first time I created a save file, I broke my legs falling out of a tree, and I had to restart my game because making a splint was too costly, and I was moving too slow. So, well, just give it a sec. Alright, I've waited around long enough. It's time to go and... use our firewood. And you have to give it the old twisty trick that you learned in elementary school. I cannot believe, actually. I don't know if that's like a normal thing, but I do remember learning how to, that's so weird, actually, now that I think about it. We learned survival skills in elementary school. I have no idea why. It just kind of came flooding back to me, but they would always, like, try to teach us, like, how to create a fire, like, what way to hold the stick when you're rubbing it, or spinning it and twisting it in order to create the fire most efficiently, things like that. Yeah, just, I don't know. Just kind of weird things to teach in a school, but who am I? I'm not going to complain about it. Hit the coconut with a refined knife. Go ahead, get on the ground there. Alright, we got a drinkable coconut. Gonna drink that bad boy up, and then you know what we can do with this coconut is we can drop it on the ground and we can bust it up into even further pieces. Cut down a palm tree with an axe and chop the leaves into palm fronds. So coconut half. Do I need to eat? I do need to eat a little bit, so I'm gonna eat this bad boy. Okay. And then the rest of this, you can chop this coconut piece into coconut pieces. Oh, I guess I can't do that. Well, that's too bad. Alright, so I can still eat this bad boy, not a big deal. I just have to be aware from now on of what I'm doing, because instead of being an idiot all the time... Small crab meat, not yet ready. Okay, alright, no problem. So how do I make an axe? That's the next big goal, I guess. Oh! Interesting. I actually don't remember this giving me audio clues for when it was done cooking. I remember running up to try and figure it out for myself, but alright. I guess I missed a few things when I played this game last time, so I need to craft a shelter after cutting down a tree with an axe. So, crude axe, what is that going to be? Stone tool, a stick, and lashing. Okay, I can make lashing. Can I? Can I make lashing? Bring a stone tool. There's my craftsmanship level up, of course. What happened? Oh, I do have the fibrous shit. Okay, alright, no problem. Alright, so... what's the best way to get some plant fiber? Yucca trees. Yucca trees. They drop so much plant fiber, it's ridiculous. If only I had a way to plant more, because then I would pick up so much more. I would love to find a way to plant more yucca trees, because there's so many. They drop so much fibrous plant. It's kind of a no-brainer to just have some with you. So what do I need for a crude axe again? I have the lashing. Oh, I need 2 stone tools and a stick. Stone tool. And I can get a stick from these, because these are literally just stick trees. There we go. Harvesting. Level up. Alright, fantastic. And then I can make my crude axe. And there we go. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all. Crude spear. I can use that to fish, I think, as well. What does a crude spear take? A crude spear, literally 1 stick. Okay, I don't see a reason why I shouldn't do that. I mean, I'm going to need a spear anyway, so why not just start now? Can I spear this? I know I can spear a crab. That I can do. Okay, so what if I dropped you on the ground? Thank you, crab. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. Disgusting! It's a crab! Calm down, man. You're really making yourself out to be the not very impressive survival guy that you are. Okay, so I need to cut down a palm tree with an axe, huh? Not before I get those coconuts, that's for sure. I'm gonna collect as many coconuts as I can off of these bad boys. If I have to chop them down, I don't think these things come back, so... as you can see, we've got a little bit of a physical anomaly going on here. Not something that you could have anybody explain to you. Wow, my god, my harvesting has leveled up twice in like the last 5 minutes. That's actually kind of intense. What was I saying? Yeah, so the trees kind of come up and off the ground. Oh, no, I didn't want that. Well, I think that just restarted the whole process, so... Cooking. Why is my cooking up? Oh, it's because of the meat. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm a dummy. I'm a real dummy, that's for sure. So what do I need for a shelter? I need 3 sticks and 1 lashing, okay? I'll make another lashing, I don't mind. But now I need to get some sticks, which means I'm gonna chop this ficus tree down. No room in inventory. Excuse you, I have all the room in the world. I'm only carrying 4 coconuts, count them 4, a spear, a big bunch of kindling, a knife, a bunch of plants, some rocks, some palm fronds, some lashing, and man, don't be dramatic about it. Look, I've probably carried more weight on my stomach than this guy has on his shoulders, okay? No room in inventory. Well, I guess it'll just burn then. I guess fuck that, right? It'll just burn. I want to pick that bad boy up. I don't need to eat it yet, though. Craft a water still. I don't know if I have the supplies for a water still. Actually, cloth, and I need... Okay, coconut, right? Coconut pieces. I can use the coconut here. I have so much coconut. I actually don't mind one bit. Wait, how do I turn this into coconut? Ah, I'm confused. Wait, how do I turn this into coconut pieces? Okay, I'm gonna need to figure this one out real quick, like, because I don't know how to turn this into cocoa nut. Oh, I just need a regular coconut and some lashing. Okay, well, I'm stupid. That's a bit of a killer on my mood. Just acting like an idiot that I am, that I is. Okay, so I'll take this coconut from you, don't mind me. I've got stick, which I'll use to refill my fire, of course. I've got some palm fronds. I'll just dump over here in my scrap heap, I guess. Rocks, I'll get rid of some of that, why not? And I'll just go back and chop down another... Man, I'm gonna wait till morning to get this done, because this is gonna take a minute. Save my game, get to sleep. Day's over just like that, baby. Everything's all Gucci. Everything's all good. Fire's almost out. I'm gonna need to fucking put some wood on that bitch in a second. But before I do that, I think the first thing that I want to do is get that water still going, which means I need to get some lashing to make the coconut flask, and I can't see a goddamn thing. Alright, so... Not quite there yet. I need to get a little bit more plant fiber. Plant fiber, plant fiber, lashing, plant fiber, plant fiber, plant fiber, plant fiber, plant fiber, plant fiber, and... okay. Alright, I think that's all we're gonna need from this moment on. I can make myself anything that I want. I can make a water... One second. I can make... Oh god, not enough room in my inventory. Are you kidding me? What do I need to drop in order to do this? I'll drop my sticks, I guess. Do I need sticks for the stone? No, I don't need the sticks. Okay. I'll drop the sticks. I'll drop the yucca plant. Oh, yucca plant! I'm an idiot! Of course, you can plant yucca in farming plots. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna keep that in mind, because that is definitely something that I want and can use. Wait, where is it? Okay, there it is. Alright. A little weird that it didn't show up immediately, but no problemo, no problem. So I need to get myself some stone and the last palm frond that I have. Alright. That ought to do it, I think. There we go. Water still. I don't know if I want to be building on this island, but, you know, it is what it is. Now I have to put some palm fronds in there. I don't think I can chop palm fronds down into fibrous leaves, so it's a little bit of a conundrum in and of itself. This tutorial takes a lot of work. It may not seem like it, but this actually takes a lot of work, and it's necessary. It's definitely for a good reason, because it teaches you the basics of the game. So, you know, if you're new to the game, this is kind of a complicated game, like at first glance. It may look easy as I'm doing it here, just blasting through it, but that's only because I've done it before. So, you know, it's not exactly the easiest game to just pick up and know what you're doing in. Like, in a game like Raft, which is a really fun game, I love it. You can pick it up, know what you're doing immediately, totally get into the groove of it, start throwing your little hook into the water, gathering resources, and just doing whatever. With this game, it seems a little bit more involved. Resources don't seem quite as plentiful, and therefore it's a little bit more it's a little bit more serious of a survival game in the sense that materials don't just come floating your way, like literally floating your way. Alright, so this is shallow waters. There should be nothing here for me to worry about. If a shark does swim up, I'm going to lose my shit, but that shouldn't happen. Barrel scrap? Am I going to turn this into, like... okay. Can I shave this down at all? I think I made a mistake. I don't think I was supposed to do that, but whatever. I don't really care. I'm not going to be able to use this for anything, really, so does it really matter? Alright, that's right in my face. It's not quite what I wanted, but it'll work. A corrugated scrap air tank. Oh, I see. A torch useful for seeing in the dark. Don't mind if I do, don't mind if I do, and don't mind if I do. Tab to open. Okay, corrugated scrap. Okay, so I got plenty of corrugated scrap in here. This was a pretty good find. I think an air tank is definitely something that I want. I don't know why, actually, now that I think about it, but I imagine that I'm probably going to want to do some stuff under the sea, under the water, eventually, so I'll just keep that in mind. I'll probably just dump it into this bad boy. Oh, well, I don't think I can, because there's not a lot of space. I don't know where that scrap piece went. Oh, there it is. God damn, that thing flew that thing flew forever. Air tank, torch. Torch, as the British would call it, or, well, anyone who isn't American, I suppose. Not a big deal, though. So I need to craft a hammer. How do I make a hammer? Out of all of this, hobo stove. That's nice. It's not just a survival stove. We'll just call it a hobo stove. I guess we technically are homeless at this point, so... Well, anyway, I think I've spent a whole lot of time doing the tutorials and whatnot in this game, and honestly... hold on. You need to save the game at a shelter. Why would you even put the option in the menu anyway? Actually, I guess that's actually definitely a good thing they put it there, now that I think about it, because if they didn't put the option in the menu and then tell you where to save, you would probably never know where to save if you didn't do the tutorial. Or if you never built yourself a lean-to, as that is. So... thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you sticking with me through this. I'm just going to leave it there because this game takes time. I'm probably going to do a second part of this at some point just because I feel like there's more to the game that I can show and more that I can experience because I haven't experienced all of the game yet. I've literally gotten like this far, maybe. Like I said, just more to experience. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you sticking with me through this. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment down below to tell me what you think. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date. Share the videos to spread the good word, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, friends.